Hello there, internet individuals! Welcome to episode 113 of Minecraft The Broken Journey. Spooky unlucky number 13 on the last stream before Halloween. Ooh, spooky coincidences. Hello there, people in the chat. It's nice to see you here up and early, all four of you. And let's get straight to it. The journey continues. Last time, we'd made it to... That is the F2 button. We made it to 2,275,000. And we're in the middle of the ocean. Alright, get in the boat. We going on a boating adventure. 1 second into the stream. Hello there, internet individual. Have I ever been to a hotel that has 8 floors? I've never been to a hotel, period. I have never been in a hotel before. I don't really travel a lot. The most I've traveled is to my grandparents in Spain, to a concert that one time in London, to a theme park that one time in London, and some minor trips to things like family and things like games like laser tag, and also water parks and stuff. Lately, YouTube, on my end, has been having trouble trying to play back videos for some reason, and I'm not sure if it's affecting the stream for any of you. If there's like more buffering than usual, I think that's a YouTube thing. What is my favorite meme? Aside from the fact that that's another one of those overgeneralized questions where, like, you can't really formulate an answer because different things could be liked for completely different reasons. And those reasons are a very apples to oranges comparison. So, like, you can't really fairly compare them on a singular linear scale. But also, like, I feel like I'm gonna sound so out of touch with the internet with some of my answers. Because, like, with how fast memes these days go in and out of relevancy, by the time I even catch wind of some memes, I already fear it's like half of the people already think it's outdated, and like I don't want to reference it in that case because it feels like I'm just gonna make myself sound cringe. And if one thing's true on the internet, you will get roasted to Narnia if you say something too cringe. Hello there, internet individual. And I mean, okay, clearly I don't care. Clearly I don't care as much about it because, you know, I've posted, I've literally mentioned like more than a few times before that I'm a furry, but like, I generally don't talk about it that much, which is probably why I'm sure that's probably news to some people. Gotta watch that subscriber count carefully to see if it goes down. Like, there was that one time last December during the Christmas season where I drew a bunch of art of my persona, but that's the most like furry thing I've really done in this channel. I'm definitely not closeted, but at the same time, I definitely don't want to be like overbearing about it, because I know how some people will react. What is the green thing that's moving at the bottom? That is the Minecraft lagometer. That is actually what it's called. And it's essentially a track of how long each frame takes to process. And because I have a stupidly overpowered computer for playing a 10-year-old version of Minecraft, it's very small and fast. I mean, you can kind of tell I'm getting 1,000 FPS averages at some point. Hello, forest fire. This is why trees should not be planted next to molten lava. The glitch of 23. I'm assuming that is a FNAF reference because of the FNAF movie that came out recently. I'm probably not gonna watch it. Not only because I'm not much of a movie person, I'm not much of a FNAF fan, and I'm especially not much of a live action movie person or a horror movie person. I don't like getting spooked, if you can tell. I mean, at least you won't have to worry about me giving out any spoilers. Not asking for me to watch it? Fair enough. I didn't say you were. I was just saying in advance because, trust me, someone will ask that. In fact, honestly, I don't doubt for a second that someone who isn't here yet will eventually come at some point in the stream and ask. Someone will definitely ask. If you're ever streaming, you have to be okay with asking the same. Okay, let me specify a bit better. If you're ever streaming and commentating, if you're ever doing live commentary, you better be okay with answering the same question as many as 10 times in an hour. Because that will eventually happen at some point. If it is glitching, does that mean it will crash and the world will get corrupted and never be able to be opened? No. This isn't like corrupting the world or anything. This is just entirely visual glitches. It's essentially, you know those videos about float point precision errors, how like things get really jittery and like blocky when you're like really far away from coordinate 0, 0. You might have seen it happen in Roblox or VR chat or something else. Have I collaborated with someone to make a book? No. I'm not making a book. I'm not a literary genius, unfortunately. I got a grade 5 in my English GCSE, which in British grading terms is like basically just a pass. It's basically the equivalent of a C+. Is it a data pack or a mod? It's a mod. It's a really old version of the Optifine mod, actually. These really old versions of Optifine mod between whenever it was first introduced to the version used for like 1.2, I think it was, had this bug. Am I willing to see the far ends as well? I'm hoping to reach the far ends eventually. It'll probably take years, but we'll make it there at some point. Unfortunately, 25,000 blocks a week is not very fast. And I'm not saying this is like normally a quick thing. Like even even the person who did it the fastest took like what, 3 months? Like even if she was to be doing this non-stop without any pauses, it would take like nearly a month of continuous play. Water bucket, go! Hello there, internet individual. The end of the broken journey will be when I reach the Farlands. Maybe. I'm not actually sure whether I want to stop at the Farlands or actually continue on until the 32 million block barrier where all the blocks suddenly become insolid. But either way, it's gonna take a long time. Oh, I'm out of boats.
Ooh.
I sure hope I didn't pass any sheep while I was not focusing, because I desperately need some wool right now. If I see any of my boating adventure, I'm literally cancelling the boat adventure right there just to get more wool. I've become desperate enough to waste resources on other resources. Happy Halloween Eve. Fair enough. Yeah, it would be Halloween Eve. Did you know that there used to be 27 letters in the alphabet before? Fair enough. Like, that was probably in like an old version of the alphabet that wasn't even called an alphabet at that point because. But yeah, the alphabet has evolved in strange ways. You'd be surprised. Zomboys. There's actually 28. I think that's a Greek letter, not an alphabet. not part of the. Well, I mean, okay, going back. To be fair, like, which alphabet are you talking about? Are you talking? Like, there's the Latin alphabet, there's Greek alphabet, there's Cyrillic alphabet, there's a bunch of other things that doesn't even have alphabet in the name. Since when did I turn the fog down? I want to see the sky, darn you. Old English. Okay, so yeah, the Latin alphabet. I mean, to be fair, with the Latin alphabet, there's also it's like what you really consider like is or isn't a separate letter. Like there's like the other European languages, like they have versions of the letters with like the dots or the lines above them. There's things like enya. There's the letter that's just an A and E squished together. Don't ask me to pronounce any of these because I do not know. Hello there, internet individual. What if I used shaders while it was in this state? Aside from the fact that I don't even think this version of Optifine even has shaders, I don't really think it would be all that different. It would just basically be this, but with how the shader looks. So, slightly different lighting engine, maybe some wonky looking shadows. But other than that, probably not really different. I don't know how it would affect things like swaying grass, but yeah, I'm not even sure if this version of Optifine even has shaders that you can add. Because this version of Minecraft and therefore Optifine is like 10 years old. No, 11 years old. No, in fact, when did this version even release? It was like the beginning of 2011, wasn't it? It's like nearly 13 years old, in fact. What would happen if the Broken Journey was in 1.14? Well, the terrain would be a very lot different. I'd be even more incentivized to sleep in beds because of phantoms. I'd be encountering a lot more mobs. I'd have to worry about hunger, so I'd have to do a lot of killing other things like pigs and cows and stuff. Aside from that, though, this glitch wouldn't exist, which would essentially kill the entire point of the series, but... Well, okay, it would kill half the point of the series anyway. Actually, no, the other part of the series would be killed anyway, because the Farlands wouldn't exist anymore. Unless I was walking to the world barrier, but... Since this is the Halloween episode, I should put a carved pumpkin at the spot where I stop at. I would if I had inventory space, but I don't. Also, I didn't do it last year, so like... No, you see, the 3 inventory slots that I have, they're reserved for boats. So... I need to have a space for the boats. Make the background orange for Halloween? I mean... To be fair, it's not like I even really do squat during Halloween anymore. Like, I know last year I did things like, okay, last year happened to be Halloween on Sunday, so I was able to stream on Halloween, and so I played Scream Fortress. I collected candies in Ponytown. I think I played Parappa that day as well, but In real life, we don't really do squat on Halloween anymore. Money's sort of too tight lately in order to just buy candy to give to trick-or-treaters, and again, I'm not much of a movie person, so we don't really watch Halloween films. That most Halloween films are also, like I said, live action and horror movies, which I especially don't like, so, What do I think the world will look like when I actually reach the Farlands with Optifine? Well, since this sort of increments, since this glitch increments in powers of 2, so like, it doesn't progressively get glitchier over time, it just doubles in glitchiness every time I double my distance. It's going to look the same as when I pass like 8,200,000 roughly, give or take like 50,000-ish. But okay, my estimate there might be completely off. Whatever 2 to the power 24 is. No, 2 to the power 23. Oh, it's becoming nighttime and I'm in the forest. Ugh. But yeah, it will look like pretty bad. I mean, it's gonna be like 4 times worse than this, so pretty bad, as you can tell. Anti-clown prevention measure and sleep. Have I seen the recent drama with Mr. Beast? Yeah. And I mean, like, I really don't care. Like, people have been trying to go at Mr. Beast's throat for pretty much ever since he got popular. So like, they're making this a much bigger deal than it probably should be. Like, yeah, editing a video in a way to make it look like someone got in a worse position than they actually did is bad, but it's not a crime against humanity. Try breaking a tree and maybe I'll get stoned. What? I don't think that's how, the video game works. Besides, I have enough cobblestone already. I have 51. I'm speaking the keyboard language, yeah. My keyboard is loud. How many parts do you think there will be to this series? I've given my estimate around 550. It's probably not going to be 1,000, but 550 sounds like a reasonable estimate. You're buffering? Yeah, the YouTube live streams on my end have just been like, in fact, actually not just YouTube, like fairly recent videos that were released like in the last 10 hours have all been like really bad at buffering for some reason, and like it makes it borderline unwatchable, and I don't know why. I don't know what's happened to the YouTube servers today, but they don't seem to be functioning that well. Schedule is a schedule, so like I'm still streaming today, but like on my end, the YouTube playback on the stream page is straight up crashed, so I can't even see the playback for myself anymore. I think it's because lots of people left the site. I don't think a max exodus of user base would really affect the servers. Have I seen the new HTF episode? What was it? Too much screen time? Yeah, I did. I watched it. I watched it like the day after it released. The thing about like a bunch of people leaving. First of all, chances are there is absolutely no way that enough people have left to like really affect YouTube. Like, not even noticeably. Singular floating block. But second of all, YouTube's money, even if like a bunch of people left, is all that money isn't gonna disappear overnight. Like, YouTube is a multi-billion-dollar company, so like, even if like 80% of their users suddenly just quit overnight, it will take a long time before the money's dried up so much that they're not able to keep themselves afloat anymore. Break dirt in the I can't even speak. Break dirt the broken journey and get 32 stacks of netherite. Oh, I wish it was that easy. But also, netherite doesn't exist in this version, huh? Huh? I don't even think you can carry 32 stacks. How many inventory slots do you have again? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you probably can, but that would take up like 90% of your inventory. I have still not encountered any sheep. Can I have some... Okay, well, I counted some sheep earlier, but, like... I need more sheep than this. I require the gathering of more woolen artifacts. Break coal ore in the broken journey and get infinite diamonds. Infinite of anything would crash the game. So I don't think I'm going to do that. But also unfortunately, it isn't broken in that way. Unfortunately, this isn't the item randomizer mod. Get rid of some sticks. Nope. Floof. Floof. Get over here! Yoink. A yoink. Yo. Yoink. Claimed. There we go. That stack of wool is looking a bit more full now. Is there enough time for burn event? I'm gonna hold off for a moment and sleep in this gravel pit. Yoink. Ender pearls also don't exist in this version. Endermen are not a concept that is being thought of at this current year. being one boat short wouldn't be that bad. It's my last boat, which means I have to craft, so, I'm gonna have to, also that, and I'd also have to, like, divert into the land, which just, it takes, trust me, this is more efficient. It's more efficient. You wonder if Ken will voice Cuddles again, because they weren't voiced in it. To be fair, characters have had like voiceless appearances in episodes before, but also if they were gonna voice him, they'd probably just like reuse existing clips. Like to be fair, for the most part, they just reuse existing sound bites because we gotta go faster. We gotta craft faster. Boink, boink. Nice. Give me that crafting table. Another boating adventure. All aboard the Boating Express. It doesn't fit. I'll be fine. It's worth it. It's worth it in my head. I'm probably being irrational, but oh well. Stupidity makes content. That being said, another thing that would probably be different if I did this in 1.14 would be I wouldn't have to worry about keeping 10 boats at a time and also having to worry about destroying each boat every time I need to go back onto the land. Oh, and also boating on the ice. That's convenient. What happens when I break a sand block? I'll get -0 FPS. -0 FPS. That is a value. that makes sense. I wonder if it's actually possible to, like, hack a game into having 0 FPS. And just to see how it responds. Don't break the sand block, you say? I've been tricked, you jerks. Slash lighthearted. Boink. I'm on a boat. Not again. Oh, wait. Hold on. There's a breakthrough over here. Haha. I'm not reading that. Refer to my I am afraid of sounding completely out of touch with the internet thing I mentioned like an hour ago. Okay, 30 minutes ago, but You would think with the mobs having their giant floating IEDs above them, it would be easier to find sheep, but apparently not. I guess that's just what happens in Jello Minecraft over here. Oh, hello there. How'd you get here? Yeah, that happens sometimes. Don't worry about it. Try breaking water and the game will give you infinite lock chests. That isn't even a thing in the modern version of the game, huh? What are these strange commandments? What version of Minecraft are you playing? Hello there, internet individual. Yeah, I did try to ask that question earlier, but no one seemed to say anything about it. I wasn't sure if like the stream just seemed to be buffering more than it should be. You think creepers are the most annoying mob in the game, really? They are really not that hard to deal with. Even with the fact that often they explode without me killing them. Usually I do it in a place usually it happens in a place where it doesn't really matter, like out in the middle of the garden, like away from my house, or at least far enough away from my house. Like I've thankfully never been in the situation of a creeper somehow entering my home, but like even in this version of the game, I think skeletons can't hit squats, so they're a little less bothersome to deal with, but like anything that has a ranged attack when you don't is going to be a chore to deal with. Okay, fair, I don't play hardcore, but in fact I usually play easy mode because I'm a coward, but not only because I'm just a cow, not only just because I kind of just play cowardly and defensively in general, but also because like when I play on hard mode, especially with friends, where I'm on a round with a bunch of friends and it's on hard mode and I'm trying to go to sleep in the middle of the night and no one else will go to sleep even though there's phantoms out. But like, yeah, there's just 8 mobs outside my door and 3 of them are in full armor. It's just like I'm not prepared to deal with this. Maybe it's just because I never, like, sit still when I'm out in the open, especially at night, but like, the thing is that you can just outrun creepers and it should be fast enough for you to, like, to get out of their explosion radius fast enough for them to not even explode, but, like, yeah, like, I'd say the Phantom is the most annoying creature in Minecraft, even though it doesn't even spawn that frequently if you're like sleeping a lot, because like it essentially it like forces like so many things on top of like just being like one of the most insufferable mobs to fight, because they're just out your range for 90% of the time, and the only and like they never come down if you're looking at them. You just have to they essentially force you to play with sound on, because you essentially have to be hearing for the sound cue in order to get a chance to attack them. It's almost impossible to hit them without getting hit back without a ranged weapon. They're incredibly hard to hit with the ranged weapon, and also usually they spawn in packs of 3. And it also just makes it all the more annoying when you're playing multiplayer and no one else is going to sleep, even though you have 10 phantoms above your head. On top of that, they also like essentially make it mandatory to get a bed as fast as possible. Essentially make it mandatory to take a bed with you on very long trips. Did I quit the Everything Wrong with HTF series? I didn't quit it. I've just really not felt like making it. It's not cancelled. It's just sort of in like production limbo. That sort of happens with a lot of long projects, which is also why one time I like asked if everyone preferred I just did it on an episode basis instead of a season basis, but everyone wanted it done on a season basis, so because like even in the season one episode, when I was counting every instance of like, what was it, the Filtrum being misaligned, like by the time that segment like exceeded a full minute in length, I just said screw it, let's just say it's 100 times and call it a day. I wouldn't even be surprised if 100 is an underestimate. Here is a chat etiquette tip. If you demand me to read something, chances are I'm going to ignore it further, even if me ignoring it the first time was a complete accident. Just wait like 10 minutes, then ask it again. Patience is key. I've got enough wool for now. I can ignore it this time. Goodbye, internet individual. If I do season 2, will I start the sin count from last season or the zero? 0, because that's what people usually do with CinemaSins videos. I have never seen a CinemaSins video where someone kept the sin count from a prequel video. okay, there's like some exceptions, but like usually the exceptions are videos that are essentially a compilation of all the videos put into one video. So like it's one continuous video and not just what is it, separate videos. So like, but at the same time, that's because it's one whole video and not separated videos. So like, it still applies that the sync count should start from zero at the beginning of the video. I'm going to sleep. I'm going to sleep here because it's becoming nighttime and I don't want to go into the forest at nighttime. Also, I like these I like this wavy leaf effect that's happening over here. That is there's a very interesting effect. It was almost mesmerizing, honestly. Like, it's not the first time I've did an everything wrong with video that has multiple episodes in it. Like, back in my first ever CinemaSins video was okay, my first ever CinemaSins video was Rainbow Falls, but my second and third CinemaSins video was BFDI 1A and 1B, and I still started the 1B video at 0 because separate video. Which that reminds me, I have another CinemaSins video in the works, not the HDF Season 2 video, another one. I finished the script for it, but like, it is a video game and a very non-linear video game, and like, I am intimidated at trying to record all the footage for it. Trying to record all of that footage just intimidates me greatly. I could add a sort of bonus round sort of type thing at the end of the video. I mean, I could, but that would necessitate having like 5 different bonus rounds at the end of the video. One for like each reoccurring sin. So like, there would be one for every instance of missing buck teeth, one for every instance of a disjointed philtrum, one for every instance of a missing headpiece, once for every instance of there was something else. What was it? Was there only 3? No, there was definitely 4. What was the 4th one? Right, one for every instance of Lumpy's antlers switching directions, and on top of the bonus round of every death, because that was the one bonus round in the first video. Every major injury and death. Yoink. How much do I have? 57. 61. Perfect. Glorious perfection. If you're wondering if I'm gonna skip the TV series, assuming I ever get season 2 done, I will probably just do the TV series on an episode basis because, let's face it, each episode already has 3 segments totaling about 22 minutes of footage, which is probably which. I mean, like, I've seen CinemaSins videos of TV shows, so yeah, 22 minutes sounds like a decent and much. If I was to do the entire series, that would be like 22 times 13, like 250 hours, more than 250 hours, which the internet seasons is like the internet seasons is already like over an hour of footage. I do not want to do a CinemaSins video of something that requires me sifting through nearly 3 hours of a TV show. No, more than nearly 4 hours of a TV show. I would lose my mind. I would absolutely be burnt out. I'd be burnt out. I'd spontaneously combust. I'd spontaneously combust in a violent way, like what happens in the show. I'm pretty sure some character gets burnt to death in the show, right? Yeah, that happens in like. Funny enough, the episode where the entire town explodes, but I could take some breaks between them. Yeah, fairs, but like at the same time, it's already been like a year and a half since I did the season 1 video, so I don't want to do 1 episode a year. That would, but also at the same time, like, I get burnt out easily on big projects, which is why I never complete them. Cough cough. Mario's Castle Calamity. Still haven't finished that. I want to finish Mario's Castle Calamity at some point, but I also never get the motivation to actually, like, continue work on it. That, and I also swear, like, every time I work on that thing, I think of something new to add, and that just ends up making it even longer. Gotta be quick with crafting. Give me the boat. Give In retrospect, it's probably too late already, but... it ends fairly soon, so... I should be fine. If you did it, you would have spontaneously combust within an hour of editing and stuff in just one episode. Fair enough. Quickly, 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 quickly. Bed. Okay. We are saved. We're saved from the clown's feast. Hopefully, anyway. Maybe I'll just get stupidly unlucky and just have a clown appear anyway. No clowns tonight. I mean, to be fair, most of the longer projects aren't even like video edited things. They're mostly animated stuff. Like the Mario Castle Calamity, there's a couple Rain World animations I have on the table that I haven't got around to finishing. There's this one Sonic sprite animation that I don't think I've even talked about in a single stream. $60. Yoink. 64. Perfect. Ugh, seats, get out of it. You think animation and editing is the worst parts of making a video? Fair enough. They are usually like the slowest parts. I mean, like, even thinking about it, a lot of those rain mode animations are like fairly short. One of them is just a animated music video of Banana Phone, and another one of them is just Rivulet dancing to random extracts of music. which I haven't even started. I haven't even started the rivulet dancing one because I've been struggling debating whether to just use the raw sound bites of the music or some cover of it because copyright. Because, like, the former is easier to get, but the latter is copyright safe. Well, copyright safer. I was even thinking that if I, like, pick the second option, I'd cover them on, like, kazoo or something. And I'd actually have it so, like, in the background is Spearmaster playing all those songs on kazoo. 10,000 blocks remaining. I once again almost missed it. Well, I mean, technically I did miss it, but like... Ah! Bless me. Sneezes. I'd say like 100 blocks is like usually fair game for missing it. Because like 100 blocks is all of, what, 30 seconds. 100 blocks is all of 30 seconds and all of 1%. 1% of the distance. Chicken, chicken, chicken. Combo, combo, combo. I'm sorry, are you implying that you are under 13 years of age and therefore under YouTube's TOS for age? I'm sorry, but what you are currently doing is not against my rules, it's against the rules of the entire site. And, I'm going to have to, get out of the way, emoji thing. I've been forced to do this per YouTube's rules. You must be within Discord's TOS, not Discord, YouTube's TOS to use it. I mean, not that that isn't true for Discord. You also have to be in Discord's TOS to use that, but... Nap time is upon us. I shall sleep on the beach. Right here. This is a prime spot for sleepers. Stay hydrated before the next in-game day. Always have a healthy amount of water. You know, one thing I find funny about all the glitching is like how badly it renders sort of like depends on where I aim the camera. Like when I look straight at the floor, it doesn't actually render things like in front of each other, but it still jitters a lot. When I look to the side, it's same thing, but meanwhile when I look straight to the front, it's completely wrong. Come on. Platforming. Oh, what's going on here? This one. Yoink. Just randomly thinking about Minecraft story mode of all things. Ice. Ugh. Whatever. Worth it. You're becoming the next Titanic for the greater good. The greater good of shaving 0.5 seconds off the time it takes to finish this episode. I'm just randomly thinking of like old videos I've watched in the past. We are completely alike, completely matched in every way. Chronic the Hedge Blog. You'll never defeat. Wait, what? I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. That's precisely what I said. Connex the Ledge Dog. The fastest meme beam machine player alive. Favorite food, corn dog. Rival, Fistman the Red Hedgehog. Goal, collect all the Chaos Nachos. Where are you getting this information from? Surprising? Ha 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 ha. I'm programmed to think exactly like you, the Blue Bartman. That's not my nickname. I'm unable to quote the entire thing because it has words in it that I can't say at all, much less in a live setting, but it's nothing serious. I'm just chronically unable to say swear words. I've been raised more than too good. I have very good parents. Trust me, there have been more than a couple times where I'm in a VC with friends and in some way I end up bringing the fact that I just can't bring myself to say swears and just everyone says TV swear, floof swear, whatever your name is swear. These people know me by people know me on the internet by 7 different names. I'm known as Sweet, Floof, Bed, TV, Lachlan DS. Or at least names pertaining to that username anyway. One person just calls me Loch. L-O-C-H. The first 4 letters of my username. I got Super Mario Wonder this Monday. I mean, not Monday. This Wednesday. And do you want to know what the first thing I did playing that game was? I went online, went into the first level, and repeatedly got myself killed in front of people over and over again. And then just while I'm as a ghost, I just stand still, wait for someone to come near me, and then at the last second hit the give up button. I did that for literally 30 minutes. And like, when you get KO'd, as the game puts it, what is it? When the game spits you back out the last checkpoint at the beginning of the level, if you haven't hit one, you're still connected to the same people, and it's like that until you get a game over and ejected from the level. So like, I just do that to the same group of people up to 5 times. Why did I break the bed? Oops. Also, since when could you instantly destroy beds, huh? I've since actually taken the game seriously, and yeah, I like the game. I've only gotten to completing World 3, but yeah, it's been good so far. Much better than Sonic Superstars has been. Cough, cough. Look at my last stream. Look at my last stream on Wednesday. I was absolutely in physical pain by the end of the Sonic Superstars stream. Both times. Physical pain is an exaggeration, of course, but not yet. Spooky cave noises. And like, the only reason I really got Superstars first was because I had the idea of streaming either that or Wonder, but I don't have a capture card for my Switch, and Superstars is on PC. So yeah, that's why I got Superstars first. It's like the game's good at the beginning. Then around by like the 2/3 point, it just becomes kind of a complete drag. A lot of the later bosses just have way too much downtime for not really any good reason, and it's literally just like it literally just becomes like 30 seconds of just waiting for an opportunity to attack. Well, 30 seconds of avoiding attacks, waiting to be able to attack them. Them going into an attack phase that you can actually hit them in. And then doing that 8 times over. Do the math. 30 seconds times 8 hits is like 4 minutes. 4 minutes for a boss. And the final boss is even worse because it has 2 phases, which means 16 hits, and if anything, the downtime is even longer. Like I get why some people complain that Mario bosses are too easy, but at least they're over quickly. Like, legitimately in Mario bosses, I will get hit once at most in any of them. And like, Usually at that point I'll have one of the tier 2 power-ups, whether it's the fire flower, elephant apple, the bubble flower, or the drill mushroom. I think it was. Was it a mushroom? I don't remember. Whatever, the drill power-up. And likely something else in my reserve. So that means that means theoretically I have as much as 5 hits that I can take, and I only get hit once during those. But yeah, those bosses are over in like a minute and a half tops. And that's only if you're being like a little bit careful. But yeah, Wonder is great. Wonder is great, and I wish I could stream it, but I don't have a capture card. And like, the thing is like, I thought I had a capture card, but I got a capture card during like I think it was either Christmas 21 or my birthday 22. Not my 22nd birthday, my birthday in 2022. But I never ended up using it for some reason, and now it's missing. In fact, it's been missing for a long time. I don't even think that was the first time I tried to look for it, but pretty much the only thing I can say is that like one thing I find funny about Superstars and Wonder is that like Odyssey and Mania, those 2 games came out around like the same-ish time, and like Mania still had lives. Meanwhile, Odyssey was the one that decided to finally remove lives. And then now Wonder and Superstars came out the same week. Superstars no longer has lives, and now Wonder has lives. So they've literally switched it around. Like, I mean, okay. To be fair, pretty much the only reason like game overs still even exist in Wonder is for like to have some sort of like punishment for dying frequently. Like you just lose like half your purple coins when you get a game over. But and I guess they were thinking like having it happen every death was like too punishing, or like they couldn't really find a balance between the punishment not meaning anything and the punishment being too much. But also at the same time, I know I'm like, okay, I'm not good at video games, but I'm like better than children. I have like nearly 40 lives. I have nearly 40 lives, and I haven't even done any infinite life tricks or anything. And it's not like I've never died before. I have died before. I have died a fair few times. And I know I'm playing online where I can just get resurrected by standees and other players, but still sometimes you die. Like there was one level where at the end there's a hidden pipe that takes you into the foreground. 5,000 blocks remaining. You're able to walk across the far land to go into a secret goal, a secret flagpole. But before you actually get to, after the pipe where you go back into the main stage to get to that secret flagpole. You're actually able to go a little further and find a platform with 2 purple coins, and I decided to try and see what was beyond that, and it was just a bottomless pit. And no one else was in the room, so yeah, I died. So yeah, it's not I'm definitely still prone to doing the dumbest things in Mario games. I wonder if someday I'll reattempt I wonder if someday I'll reattempt the original Super Mario Bros. On NES. Oh yeah, I have things to craft as well. I should probably also chop some more wood as well. I only have 8 left. That is an inadequate amount. Like, the oldest Mario game I've been able to beat is Super Mario World. And that's only because, like, there's the top secret area where you can just get as many lives as you want. So, like, just completely invalidate lives in the save system. That being said, I think on the copy that I played, I didn't actually use the save state. That is a giant pit. Why did I try to jump that? But yeah, I've never beat Mario 3 though. To be fair, I don't play much of Mario 3. But and obviously Mario 1, you've seen me try to play that in a stream before. I dread the day I try Lost levels. I will never be able to complete Lost levels. Pause. Okay, I tried to make it all the way, but I really need to go to the toilet right now. So we will take a quick break while I relieve myself, and we'll do the last 4,500 blocks in a couple minutes. Don't worry. And we are back. We are back with the rest of our journey. Back to walking forward. Yeah, I need some. Yeah, you could do some more floof. Where's this sheep on a tree anyway? That sounds, dangerous. There, that's what you get. That's what you get for being so foolish. Such a foolish little sheepy. Tisk, tisk, tisk. So rude, SMH. So rude for putting your own life in danger. Please don't actually say that if you see someone putting their life in danger. It's only acceptable to do it in video games. There's another massive cliff. Maybe I don't need the water bucket. Haha. Just call me the hiker of the century. It's easier to see where I'm going if I'm actually not walking directly ahead. Hello there, internet individual. I got so distracted by your typo for some reason that I couldn't even mentally remember what the rest of my intro was. Yeah, let's boat it up. Boating adventure. You could call it a boating montage. Imagine someone actually made a boating montage. That is floating sand. Why? That. Now you're really gonna get it. You've made me destroy my own boat. You've coaxed me into destroying my own property. I would like to move forward, please. Ooga booga. Oogie boogie. Oogie boogie boogie. Interesting structures. Minecraft beta never fails to disappoint. Minecraft beta terrain generation is a wonder to behold. You don't know if it stops because your internet connection is bad or if I'm so far away with Minecraft. Yeah, that's something that's been happening today for some reason. Videos that have been uploaded like as recently as videos that have been uploaded like in the last 12 hours of just do not buffer that well for some reason. I don't know if like a server at YouTube has gone down or something, but yeah, YouTube just is really struggling to like load videos that were made, and specifically videos that were released recently. I don't know why, but yeah, it's just broken for some reason. Thankfully, that hasn't affected performance that much in terms of viewership, but well, I mean, at least I don't think it hasn't. I mean, it's fairly often I only have a single-digit number of viewers by the last 5,000 blocks, but yeah. It seems to just be a YouTube issue because this stream is not the only one that's been affected. It's like happened to every fairly recent video. Like last night, one of my other friends streamed, and I tried to watch the VOD when I woke up this morning, and just it was buffering all the time. Like it was practically unwatchable. And it's not like it's normal because for some reason older videos are completely fine. It's just recent uploads and streams that are broken for some reason. Who knows? Maybe who knows? For all I know, it could be that the recent videos are being stored into a new drive on the server, and that drive is just really slow for some reason, and it's affecting how fast it can transfer it to the people that are watching it. I'm going to sleep on top of the mountain where the sand and grass meet. Sounds like a brilliant place. I probably shouldn't sleep on nothing. As much as I'd love to, I feel like that could result in me flying to my death, which I wouldn't want happening. Thank you. Hello there, internet individual. There was about 15 minutes left of the stream. Look at the pig's name. Yeah, they're all wearing their ID badges. This version of Minecraft the F3 menu in this hold on. Singular floating block. Where was I? The F3 menu in this version of the game, it shows the ID of each mob because this version just tracks each mob using a number ID. I don't know if it still does it now, but whatever the case is, the F3 version doesn't. The F3 menu doesn't show it in modern versions, but it does in this one. Climb to the block. I don't even know where it is anymore, but I don't know where it went. It's disappeared from my view. Do like Halloween. I assume that means, do you like Halloween? And I mean, like, Halloween, like I said earlier, Halloween has kind of just become a bit, it's just become a bit of a nothing holiday for me lately. We don't really do much. We don't even really get sweets. We don't, we're one of the, we're money is fairly tight, so we can't really afford to get 10 bags of sweets to deliver to trick-or-treaters. And like, yeah. And as for something else like say a Halloween movie night, I'm not much of a movie person to begin with, but at the same time, most Halloween movies that I haven't seen anyway are either horror films, what is it, live action films, or both. And I'm mostly only really interested in animated films. I mean, okay, the last film I watched, one of the last 3 films I watched was the Hey You Pikachu movie, but yeah, you know what I mean. I mostly prefer like animated movies, and I also just don't like getting scared in general. Which is why I will probably never play FNAF. Spooky. 63. You must perish because of number. You have become victim to the number. There, I need not the beef, the boat. Boating adventure, all aboard the Boating Express. Whoa. Man, it gets dark really early now. It gets dark really early now here. Why did I say here like that? Here. Here. But yeah, it's only like just gone 5 p.m. where I'm at, and it's already like really dark. Daylight savings ended today, so the clocks have gone back an hour, but yeah, they've gone back an hour, so now it gets dark even earlier. Like literally the sun's already set and it's already starting to get dark outside. 1,000 blocks remaining. You can't watch because it's freezing. Yeah. YouTube's been a bit whack today for some reason, and videos are just struggling to buffer. Videos that were made in the last like 12-ish hours are just really struggling to buffer for some reason. I don't know why. It's not just me. It seems to be everything that was made recently. Like really recently. One of my other friends streamed last night, and I tried to watch the VOD what was it, this morning, and yeah, it was just as bad. So I don't know what's going on, and I don't know why more people are talking about it, but I mean, who knows? Maybe once I finish the stream, I'll look on Twitter and I'll just see like YouTube's broken trending on Twitter. Let me sleep. Wee. 500 blocks remaining. We're almost at the end, guys. The wait and stuttering of YouTube servers will have been worth it. Singular floating block. I would do that climb to the block thing, but also I don't want to stall because it's already like the beginning of the new day, and I don't want it to be like, and I don't have to be waiting for like half the day to finish in order to not inconvenience myself for the next stream. $300 blocks remaining. There have been just a lot of floating islands lately here as well. What on earth? Like, I swear this is like the 5th one I've come across now in the last 10,000 blocks alone. $200 blocks remaining. I'm literally like counting down to when we get to our destination for this episode. $100 blocks remaining. Yeah, choose the boat, it's much faster. It's much more convenient. 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tree, get out of my way. You're ruining the moment. $2,300,000. Huzzah! You know, I never even did that tree chopping I mentioned like not even an hour ago. Gotta clear up. Alright. And this is the episode. This is the end of episode 113 of Minecraft The Broken Journey. Slightly spooky edition. I shall see you next week for episode 114 on November 5th. Until then, I shall see you soon. Thank you all for watching, and goodbye.